Good evening. We're going to keep it short, simple, and sweet this evening. Had a lovely night actually out with the wife. Pre Valentine's when the flowers are cheaper because they spike up in price tomorrow. Uh, we'll do something a little bit maybe. Um, so today I came across a video on Civilization 7. That's a strategy game that I quite enjoy playing. S- Sucks up a lot of time, so I haven't really looked at it. But I enjoy it. Like someone was showing on Reddit how, you know, how the city progressed through the ages and over time. So it's like, I don't know, you might have played Age of Empires, but this is a bit more turn-based game like that. And you build a city from through the ages. And I loved seeing how in the latest version of Civilization, which is Civilization 7, um, his city really like progressed like a natural city would across the map and sprawled and connected to multiple of his other cities. Um, and like it's something that I enjoy seeing or even watching, or it's a big part of the enjoyment I get in playing this game. The previous versions 5 and 6, just seeing a city grow over time and sprawl and develop, and it's like, your time, your thoughts, your energy, your direction really led to that kind of design structure or growth, and they all do, right? They all grow, and that's what's fun. But I think Civilization 7 does a particularly nice job of having that natural progression, where it might seem a little forced in the previous versions. But where this leads me, at least to reflect on tonight, is also just how life in general is a lot like that. And I wonder what, like, founders come in all shapes, types, and forms, but I think there's a special skill needed, or um, gained from playing games like that, where you just kind of grind out a strategy over a period of time to really develop um, a civilization, or a character even through a game, right? And games do a really great job of condensing. I mean, yesterday we talked about time, and they do a great job of condensing time, and you lose time in it so easily. Um, and life really is quite much like that. There's also a Malaysian phrase, sikit sikit lama lama jadi bukit, like just little by little every day, and eventually it'll turn into a mountain. And it's hard. It's so much easier to see in games, which is like, why can't we just, why is that not so easy to see in life when you're in the where you're smack in the middle of it, right? But when you do look back and reflect, yeah, like you gain skills and abilities and routines and capacities and um, just tools over time. It's actually easier to see in babies. Babies grow so fast, actually, and they develop. And my sister's had a kid, so it's lovely to see that. And then you can apply that to yourself, um, just a little bit every day, and you see improvements and growth. And it's like not all at once, and sometimes you have setbacks, or like even just like with these videos, right? Like yesterday, I was like playing with captions. Other days I play with the iPhone camera. I haven't gotten it exactly into a routine where it's like consistently nice camera, good captions. Like it's just not easy for me to do that yet, and I want to work towards that. And I think over time, I'd like to kind of look back at this and be like, whoa, you started with just this, and now you're doing all this. Like, how did this just happen? Um, and takes me to another conversation I was having about how, like, like when people get older and stuff, they'll just like grandmas will knit sweaters or just do like a task, and they might like stop halfway, go do something else, and come right back to it and just continue. And it's just like they've developed this expertise, this capacity to just do that. Like it's it's a skill that they learned, and I'm just using a simple example, but it's just like sometimes life seems so effortless to them. Not all, but like sometimes you just see people they're older. It's like, wow, how do you do all that? Like, how do you manage three kids? Like, I barely can manage my cat. Like, how do you manage three, five, eight kids? Um, and people just develop these capacities where just your brain just becomes more efficient at doing whatever it was doing. Um, and I'd say this is from Albert, actually, from Bitcoin Startup Lab, and he was like, if you just keep what's it called? Like he talks about like his about the accelerator, like a pressure cooker, right? And it's like you put yourself through that rigor, and you put that yourself through that every day. And at first, it's hard, but because you're going through that, and I've been doing this even longer, but your mind truly does um, your mind truly does adapt and become more efficient and creates pathways or abilities to do whatever you were doing more efficiently. So here's to being more efficient, and maybe that should have been the title of the episode today. But yep, 3,837 days till I'm 40. Um, more to come soon. Thank you.